Mykhailo Mudryk was one of those players that Bayern Munich were looking at to sign in the concluded winter transfer window, but the deal fell off, and we are here to tell you how it really went ahead to fall off and who exactly Bayern Munich went ahead to obviously bringing through to obviously do the job that they thought Mykhailo Mudryk would have gone ahead to be doing at the side of Bayern Munich. Good evening, guys. How are you and where you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's really very enticing to obviously have you onto this channel, and we love you all. You know, in my country there is a certain artist who happens to be my friend that has gone ahead to pass on and is now dancing with the angels. Today morning he died in an accident, and it has really been a shocker in here into my country, but we really give it to the Lord. He gives and takes. That is it. So may the soul of the late rest in peace. And if at all there is everyone who is part of this community, or you're going to watch this video and you're gonna hate to lose a loved one, friend, anyone, you know, in your circles, we call upon the healing hand of the Lord to obviously strengthen you and obviously see to it that you really go through that, because it's always not easy. And a moment of silence all to everyone who's going to hate to lose his or her loved one. All right, let's go to the other story. Serge Aurier has gone ahead to depart or leave the side of Nottingham Forest, and here we go has been sounded by Fabrizio Romano. And then we are gonna be talking about another huge story coming in through from the side of France. I brought you a story in the morning about Benrahma, and now a story has been really given to us that FIFA is gonna hate to obviously interject into this, and guess what has happened? A clearance has been given by FIFA to see that this deal obviously goes on as planned, and all that has been given to us by Fabrizio Romano. Let's see close to 100 likes, smash on this video, and don't really forget to subscribe, because we want to hit how many subscribers? We want to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this week. That's why you should eat that. This week we are gonna be really pumping up a lot. And today even another live stream is coming in through, because on a daily we obviously want to come here and stream and really talk to you, the viewers of the Rokani Media Football. Now, Raphael host again. He works for the Athletic, and he told us that Chelsea's Mykhailo Mudryk was one of the options, all on options. Bayern briefly considered to replace the injured Kingsley Coman, but it ended expediting Brian Zaragoza's arrival for an extra couple of million euros proved the most straightforward solution. So Bayern Munich were again looking in for another player from the Premier League. So, and that player is none other than Mykhailo Mudryk. This guy is really loved, and he came to fame when Arsenal went ahead obviously just for him in the summer of 2022, and they never really went ahead to sign him. Then they really went ahead to spend or to make a bid that was really record-breaking before that of Declan Rice really came in through of 86 million pounds. It was matched by that of Chelsea, but Chelsea had loads of other incentives. They went ahead to add on to that deal, and Mykhailo Mudryk found himself choosing Chelsea over Arsenal. And one of the incentives they gave Mykhailo Mudryk was the salary. Arsenal was giving him £50,000 a week, and Chelsea told him, we are going to add £400,000 on what Arsenal is really getting you. And you know that the agent who has gone ahead obviously be managing this player since his childhood will obviously tell him, please, I have some money, I want to get money, and you know how we do it. You have to really take in this money that is really more, and let's go to Chelsea. It's a big team. So they also had added the intensive, or they also added another incentive of really playing a game at Stamford where they played, I think, on the 6th of August, that was going to raise money for Ukraine, and lots of other promises made by Chelsea, and that really moved Mykhailo Mudryk, because it had something concerning his nation that was attacked by Russia, and hence showing what we call patriotism for the side of Ukraine, and that's why he went ahead to go that side. And he hasn't gone ahead to settle in there, but Pochettino has gone ahead to obviously try to get him into the team, and Chelsea are a team that said no to this, because Bayern Munich came in late and they wanted to sign Mykhailo Mudryk. I mean, look at the players that Chelsea are really having. Mykhailo Mudryk is really one of those that has gone ahead at least to improve this season. I saw him save them when they are playing against Newcastle in a game that saw them go into the semi-finals, where they went ahead to knock out Middlesbrough by 6-2, and this guy has been really very pivotal. And this season in the Premier League has gone ahead to score 3 goals and put up 1 assist. I think it's not a bad performance for Mykhailo Mudryk, who came in through last season and had 2 assists with 0 goals. In the EFL Cup, Mykhailo Mudryk has gone ahead to obviously score 1 goal in 4 games, meaning that this season he's having 4 goals and 1 assist. That is Mykhailo Mudryk for you, and you will understand exactly why this side of Bayern Munich has always gone ahead to obviously chase for him. And you know why they've been chasing for him, because of his quality, and he's really a player that comes in through. When you check in the FA Cup, let me see whether he has been really pivotal into really scoring some goals. Their recent game, let me see, against Preston North End, he never really scored. So that is it from Mykhailo Mudryk, and they said no. And for Bayern Munich, they're really having a very huge blow that with their charge to win the Champions League, Kingsley Coman has been really pivotal into their side. But guess what? He really got an injury and he found himself really getting out of the side. And when you look at Bayern Munich, they've gone ahead to obviously get in Brian Zaragoza. You know, Zaragoza has been a player who really plays, let me check here, let me be very exact, but he's really 22 years of age, and he has been playing at Granada and has gone ahead to cross aside to go ahead and really play for the side of Bayern Munich. And he's a forward that people really love a lot, and when you look at his stats, where are his stats? Mr. Zaragoza, where are your stats? Let's have a look at your stats this season. His stats are really hard, but he's really a very good player. They're going to have to bring him through. He's a wide forward that's going to help them out. And Chelsea have their player in Mykhailo Mudryk. And Mykhailo Mudryk had the chance to obviously come in through when they are losing to Liverpool 4-1. And he tried to obviously do the needful, but all was in vain because the damage was already done. So Chelsea stood in the way of Mykhailo Mudryk to join Bayern Munich because Chelsea need him a lot. And they want to see to either they obviously get into like the top 4 positions of the league, of which everything is possible. But this weekend Chelsea is gonna be hosting Wolverhampton Wanderers, a team that Man United beat yesterday by 4-3. That was a 7-goal thriller that was an eye to watch at the Molineux. So Bayern have gone ahead to get another player, but there is something special that Bayern Munich is having interest in players from England. Remember, even this winter transfer window, they tried to convince Kieran Trippier to come in through. Kieran Trippier had gone ahead to accept, but Newcastle said no. You get? Now, they wanted Mykhailo Mudryk, and we all knew that in the summer they wanted Declan Rice, Kyle Walker, and Mason Mount, and very many other players were needed by that side because they know that they need the experience coming in through from that side. Now, after that story of Mykhailo Mudryk transfer collapsing to Bayern Munich, we have a story coming in through from Fabrizio Romano. It's a here we go that most of you are really eagerly waiting to obviously get to know about, and it's Serge Aurier to Galatasaray. So Serge Aurier to Galatasaray, here we go. Deal back on today as exclusively revealed this morning, and agreement now in place between all parties. Aurier insisted overnight to join Galatasaray when deal was off with Nottingham Forest. Galatasaray will sign both Aurier and Carlos Vinicius. Now, why have they gone ahead to go in for Sergio Aurier? Because they went ahead to sell their right back Serge Boye to Bayern Munich. After getting in Serge Boye to Bayern Munich, then they decided to obviously get in 2 right backs in Sergio Aurier and Vinicius. Carlos Vinicius for the future, and Sergio Aurier for now, because he has not been getting enough time or enough minutes at the side of He has not been getting enough minutes at the side of Nottingham Forest, and it looks like this new manager is not willing to play him, and there is another player he favors to play ahead of him. So that is Serge Aurier for you. It's a huge story. He has gone ahead to cross from Nottingham Forest to Galatasaray, but it's pending medical, and the player is the African Cup of Nations, and Ivory Coast is really going to play into the quarterfinals. As today, Nigeria takes on Angola, and the lineups are already out, of which I'm going to come in here and obviously have to stream live for you. Lastly, side Benrahma update is really huge. I told you in the morning that the deal was off, and Olympique Lyon was really very furious. What they did, they went ahead and really put in their appeal or the cry to FIFA, and FIFA had to do the following. Fabrizio Romano told us that Olympique Lyon announced that FIFA have approved their request for the TMF to be validated. FA have sent their validation request to the FFF in order to resolve the case and complete the Benrahma deal. FIFA have granted Olympique Lyon appeal to sign side Benrahma. West Ham have merged the TMS few minutes ago. Olympique Lyon will be finally able to complete Benrahma deal in the next hours. The player was still waiting in Lyon, only hoping for an Olympique Lyon move. Side Benrahma has been really one of the good players at West Ham, but I think there is a fell-off with the manager, that is David Moyes, and it looks like David Moyes is a no-nonsense man, and will tell you exactly what he feels and tell you what you feel and not what you want to hear. So that's what makes him a different kind of player or manager altogether, and has gonna hate to fall out with Benrahma. But I think Benrahma needs a new restart, and to show you that he has always gone ahead to be one of those players that has gone ahead to drop off. Even Algeria never went ahead to call him to play into the African Cup of Nations. Can you imagine a player of a caliber of this guy and he misses out onto the African Cup of Nations? It's pretty worrying and touching for a player like him. So all I want to let you know is simple, that it's now confirmed he's gonna join the side of, have you heard, he's gonna join the side of Olympique Lyon. So that's what I had for you. Tell me what your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts about Mykhailo Mudryk to Bayern collapse. I welcome in the comment section below. What do you talk about Serge Aurier crossing from Nottingham Forest to Galatasaray? And lastly, your thoughts onto the side of Lyon getting the deal done and dusted for Saidi Benrahma. Don't forget to subscribe. Rokani David remains my name. We are heading into the game of Nigeria. I'm gonna come here, stream for some minutes, and really see how things are gonna happen in here onto this channel. AFCON quarterfinals today and tomorrow. Then the semi-finals will be played in the midweek, and next weekend, that's when the final is gonna be played between those teams that will obviously get going. Now, I sign out. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. The Muslims will be back from the mosques.